Namaste, welcome everyone. My name is Kassandra and I'm going to take you through a 15-minute full body evening yoga stretch. This is day 8 of the evening yoga movement. If you're new, you can do this video on its own, but I really would love you to join us for the full 30 days. It's totally free. You can just click below to sign up. For tonight's practice, we are going to start standing up, beginning in a wide stance. So you can reach your legs out and turn your feet out so you have your toes pointing towards the top corners of your mat. And we're going to bend into our knees to sink down, and you can bring your hands to rest over your thighs. So we're trying to squeeze our knees open, stretching through the inner thighs and inner groin. And I like to just sway a little side to side here. You can close your eyes as you focus in. And make the first connection to our affirmation for this practice. It is safe for me to let go and relax. It is safe for me to let go and relax. Go ahead and drop your right shoulder down, left shoulder pulls back, and you can kind of push into your right thigh a little more. It's a bit of a twist here. And go ahead and switch sides, left shoulder down, right shoulder back. Taking some deep breaths in and out through your nose, feeling it travel all the way down to your low belly. Bring your torso back to center. We'll find our wide-legged forward fold. So turn your feet parallel to the shorter edges of your mat and come on down with the upper body and with your arms. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold, and you can do any arm variation that you'd like here. So either keeping your hands flat to the floor, maybe you want to reach for your ankles. You might clasp your hands behind your lower back and reach your knuckles up and over, especially if you're feeling some tightness and tension in your shoulders. I'm just going to let myself dangle with the arms down. And you can absolutely bend a little bit through your knees. Just feel all tension drain out of your face. Just let it go. Pressing down evenly through all four corners of both feet, not leaning back or leaning forward too much. And let's take a cleansing breath in through the nose, big exhale out the mouth. Just letting go of our day. If you had your arms up overhead, bring your hands back down just so you can lift your chest up halfway to the mat. Once more, you're going to turn your heels in, toes out, the same stance we had before. Go ahead and bend into your right knee, and you can start walking your hands towards that right foot as you curl and lift your left foot off the floor. You might not be as low as what I'm doing here. You might be up high, that's fine as well. So Skandasana, a deep side lunge. You need to push into your right foot, and you can even push into your hands to lift up, and we'll just go to the other side. So maybe you just hang out here, bending your left knee, that's fine. Or you can go all the way down, lifting the right foot off the floor, and think of pushing that left knee open. Lots of length through your spine here. Push into the feet, push into the hands, come all the way up, back into that wide-legged forward fold. Just for a breath, see if you can walk your hands back a little bit further. And bring your hands to your hips. Push your feet into the floor and lead with your heart as you come all the way up. We're just going to stand at the top of the mat, taking a little flow here, but really unwinding. Make this gentle. Circle your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Circle and fold all the way down. You can bend your knees generously here. Halfway lift. Lengthen out of your low back. And fold. Plant your palms. Find your downward facing dog. So step your feet back. And you can paddle out your feet here. Bending one knee, straightening the opposite leg. Try to keep your elbows straight as you press your chest towards your thighs. It is safe for me to let go and relax. And let's reach our right leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, open up your hip, big thigh stretch here. And we'll come into our low lunge. Anjaneyasana, right foot steps between the hands, back knee comes down to the floor. And go ahead and lift on up. We're going to stretch into our shoulders here. I want you to think of lengthening your tailbone down and pulling the stomach in, lifting up, and then pressing your hips forward and down until you get your stretch through your quads and psoas. Left arm reaches across. You can use your right hand to pull it back. Press your left shoulder down. Soften your jaw. And release, hands to the mat, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step it back, lengthen it out. Let's take a cleansing breath here again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Left leg rises, bend your left knee, open up your hip. Anjaneyasana, low lunge, left foot steps through. So you want to make sure your knee is over your ankle. As you press up, you're lengthening your tailbone down, drawing through your lower abdominals, lifting up, and then pressing your hips forward. Right arm reaches across your chest, and you can use your left hand to pull it in. Press your right shoulder down. And one more full deep breath. And last time, down dog. Step the left foot back to meet the right. And lengthen everything out here. Get as much space as you can. And we'll bring our knees to the floor. Keep your knees together for a little seed child's pose. Reach your arms back, forehead to the earth. Just ground the energy down. See if you can relax your shoulders a little bit more. And I'm just going to sit on my heels because this is comfortable for me, but if it's not for you, you can sit cross-legged. We're focusing on our shoulders, so it doesn't really matter how you're sitting here. And we'll take our eagle arms. So wrap your right arm under your left, binding once or binding twice. Feel your shoulders push down, your elbows are up high, and your hands are moving away from you. Press your palms and your forearms together, and you might tuck your chin down to your chest, intensifying this a little more. Connecting to your affirmation, really feeling it true for yourself. It is safe for me to let go and relax. Lift your head back up, uncross and unwind as you reach your arms out. And we'll switch sides. This time, left arm circles under the right, binding once or twice. Shoulders down, elbows up, hands moving away from you. Start with this one first. See if you can feel it in between your shoulder blades. And then you might tuck your chin down to meet your chest without changing the alignment of your arms. Lift your head back up, open up your arms, and release. Come onto your belly. And I'm just going to put one palm over the other, and you can widen your knees and widen your feet, taking a little belly butterfly. So see if you can bring the soles of your feet together to touch. This is definitely a challenging pose. So take about one big breath in here like this, and then see if you can windshield wiper motion, drop your ankles to the left, and then drop them over to the right. Do that once more on each side. And we'll come back again after to that belly butterfly, just seeing if maybe there's a little bit more space. And taking 5 deep breaths right here. No tensing up in your shoulders, just let go. For some people, this is just a very easy pose to do. It really depends how your pelvis and your hips are built. For me, this is quite a struggle, so don't worry if it's also challenging for you at home. And go ahead and straighten those legs. Slide the feet and legs back in towards one another. You can rock your hips a little bit side to side. And last little pose here, we'll just come and take a little quad stretch. Bend into your left knee. See if you can reach back with your left hand as you pull your heel in. You really want to feel your pubic bone push into the floor, so we're not excessively curving into our low back. And release that left foot, switch sides, pull the right heel in. One last big breath here. And straighten the leg. And let's press back. Come to take a seat, closing your eyes once you're settled there. Sit up tall and roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Bring your hands together at the front of your heart. Taking a moment to thank yourself for making your practice a priority this evening, for doing something just for you. Let's close with the chant of Om. Inhale to chant. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much for doing this 15-minute evening yoga stretch with me. This was day 8 of the evening yoga movement. I would love to know how it went for you. Hopefully you're feeling nice and rested. Leave me a comment down below and remember to use the hashtag #GoodEvening so I know you're part of this 30-day challenge. Thank you again, and I'll see you tomorrow night. I would love for you to just take 5 minutes and do this affirmation meditation. Please do subscribe to my channel to support free yoga on the internet. You can do so just by clicking the subscribe button right here. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.